Hi, okay, so if you're with me this far, then I know a few things about you. I know that you're interested in natural health and helping people. You'd also like to create an income from it. So I'm going to expand on that and explain a little bit more about what that involves on this video. I've been rained off, so I've had to take refuge in the car. Not a problem. You might hear some of the rain hitting the top of my car. That's all it is, rain, so don't worry about it. Okay, so first of all, let me give you a little bit of background on myself. I'm a holistic health coach. I've been involved in natural health for a number of decades. And for many years, all I did was help people directly with their health. And then a medical doctor that I still work with, in fact, taught me that I'm going to help a lot more people if I train others to do what I did. And so I began to do that, and I now have thousands of people in my team. And so what I'm looking for, first of all, let me tell you what I'm looking for, and let me tell you what this isn't. Okay, in fact, let's start with what it isn't. So first of all, it isn't a sales position. Okay, I'm not looking for people who want to sell. This is an education role. Okay, now don't worry if you don't have the knowledge to educate, because that's all part of the training that you'll be given. You will be trained, you'll be shown what to do, and plus you'll be able to use resources such as myself and medical professionals and videos and all kinds of things to help educate people. Okay, so it's a self-employed position. I think I mentioned that in the last video. So it's self-employed, but you'll be part of a team of other self-employed people, of which I'm one. So again, as I say, let me explain a little bit about my background. So one of the defining moments in my natural health journey was when my wife was diagnosed about 6 years ago now with cancer. In fact, she was one of 4 family members over a 12-month period. So once she was diagnosed, I knew that using chemotherapy, which causes cancer in healthy people, and radiation likewise, wasn't an option for us. Okay, so instead I put together a protocol aimed at empowering her body so that her body was back in balance. Okay, something that we call biohacking. Okay, where we basically rebalance the body and enable the body's natural healing powers to be much stronger. And once the body is in that state, it has amazing healing properties. In my wife's case, she was cancer-free in 6 months. Following that, I had a lot of people asking me how I did it, and I spent 18 months full-time helping people for free using my savings up until my savings ran out. Okay, and at that time I realized that I just couldn't continue doing this for free, but I didn't want to charge people, because a lot of people who'd got serious chronic conditions like cancer didn't have much money. And that's when I realized that many of the products that I was recommending were from companies that were happy to pay to be recommended. And so I partnered with some of these companies. I went from 0 income that I was then on to a full-time income in 2 months, which is unusually fast, but you know, I did it and it can be done. So and then later on I realized the whole idea of, rather than me trying to help thousands of people, if I just helped a few people and I trained other people to help a few people, we could reach a lot more people. And so I got involved in doing that, been very successful in doing that. But we just can never have enough people, because what's happened is that legally speaking, you cannot say that any natural product cures anything. Okay, and pretty much what's happened is that natural products, the companies that do the research, that bring about natural products, are not able to tell anybody what they do. Okay, that's just how the law is. And so selling through their products through the normal routes of retail doesn't work, because there's a bottle or a box or whatever it might be of something on a shelf, and you can't tell what it does. And as a consequence, people are not getting to hear about some amazing products that do seriously amazing things. For example, one product that I'm involved with from one particular company has the ability, peer-reviewed, scientifically proven, to reduce oxidative stress by 40% in the first 30 days alone. Now that may or may not mean anything to you right at this moment, and I don't want to get too technical, but all chronic disease has oxidation or oxidative stress underlying it. So bringing down oxidation is a big deal, and people don't know about this. That's one example. I could give you many, many examples. So effectively what we need is people who are prepared to be trained for free, and then go out and we will train them how to find people that want to learn about this kind of stuff, and they're going to be involved then in totally changing people's lives, and as a side effect, build a residual income. Now what I mean by residual income is that the income that you build is something that you do the work once and get paid for potentially the rest of your life. Okay, a bit like how a songwriter writes a song and then gets paid every time people use that song. It's a little bit like that. So for example, I don't need to work again. I can not do anything. I don't consider what I do work, by the way. It's actually really good fun, and it fires me up to help people. But if we want to look at it in terms of work, I don't have to work again. Okay, because I have a residual income that's sufficient for me to live on, that I can just stop and it'll just carry on coming, and likely will increase. So that's briefly what it's about. Now if that sounds interesting to you, if you really are somebody that gets fired up and passionate about helping other people, I see a lot of people on Facebook, for example, who are continually educating people about, I don't know, anti-vaccine, don't take vaccines because they do this, this and this, or use this supplement, or drink more water, or whatever it may be. And they're doing all of that because they have a passion for helping people with natural health, but most of them are not being paid for it. So what I'm looking is for those kind of people that would do it for nothing, and are doing it for nothing, but they want to learn how to do it better, how to reach more people, to have access to information that is difficult to otherwise find, and to get paid for that. Okay, so that's what we are looking for. Now if that sounds interesting to you, if that sounds like you really would like to know more, then what I'd like you to do is connect with me. There'll be an email probably below this, and certainly my Facebook. You can send me a friend request, but I don't accept all friends if I don't realize it's coming from somebody that's interested in doing this, because I have so many people. So it might be better to message me on Facebook first. Okay, if you want to talk via phone, you can message me and ask for a phone number, or send me your phone number. Basically just connect with me and we can have a chat, and just an informal chat. Is no, like, listen, I'm just going to explain more about what we do, answer any questions, and if it's right for you, that's absolutely cool. If it's not, there's no pressure, because I'm not looking for people who don't get excited by this. If you're not excited by this, then that's fine. You can go and find something else. I'm cool with that. Okay, so there's absolutely no pressure in having a chat with me. I'm not going to try and sell you something, because this is not a sales situation. I'm just going to share information with you to give you a little bit more about what it's about beyond what I can possibly say on a video. So love to hear from you. Be fantastic, and just as I say, just connect with me via whatever the buttons are below. I don't quite know right now what's going to say below, but there will certainly be Facebook, certainly email, might be a phone number. Haven't made a decision on that yet. Looking forward to hearing from you. Bye bye, have a great day.